Hey everyone, just wanted to take some time to explain our main offense that we call PAC, P-A-C, which stands for pass and cut. This is a 5-out motion offense, so you'll see that everyone starts outside of the three-point line to create lots of space and scoring angles. So the ball starts with the point guard up here at the top, and then you'll notice that we have our guards who are down in the corners, and then we have our posts who are starting up here on the wing. Now, during this offense, there's a few things that we really want to keep in mind in order for it to be successful. So I'll hit those points for you right now. The first one is spacing. Open space creates a lot of opportunities for scoring, either by driving to the hoop yourself with the ball if you can beat your defender, or by making a good pass to an open cutter who's cutting to the basket. So first thing is spacing. The next thing we want to keep in mind is patience. This is not an offense where you should force or rush a pass. Oftentimes our players will see someone open, but it's too late and they make that pass a second too late and it gets tipped and stolen. You want to let the opportunity come to you by being patient. We tell our players that they are not robots. They are basketball players. Make a basketball play. So spacing, patience, and then the next thing is cutting on purpose. After you pass the ball in this offense, you have to cut to the basket, ball side. If you're being overplayed, you can do a backdoor cut, which we'll talk about in a second. The final thing is you want to fill empty spots. You have to maintain good spacing. Do not post up in the key for longer than 2 or 3 seconds for a few reasons. The first thing is we'll get a 3-second violation call, or you're clogging the lane. That's what happens more often, is you're clogging up space for other players to cut into the key. If you don't get the ball, pop out and create space. So let's take a look at what this offense looks like. So like I said, the 4 and the 5 start out on the wing and they go down, and as soon as the point guard crosses half court, it triggers the post to go and set a down screen for the guards in the corner. Now, obviously there's more than just 2 defenders. These red numbers are defenders. Obviously there's more than just 2 defenders on the court, but I wanted to show what this looks like and highlight that area because this is a really important screen that happens here. So at this point, the 4 and the 5 are facing the baseline and they are setting a down screen for the 2 and the 3, or our guards, to pop out and replace them on the wing. So here they come out, popping out. All right. So once this has taken place, the posts, after they screen, have some options. I wanted to highlight those for you. So you're going to notice a few different arrows here. Now, after the 4 or 5 sets that screen, they have the option, if they see it, to seal the person that they're screening and cut in to the hoop to show just real quick. So they would face the point guard with their chest and they would show a hand and cut in. This could happen for both players or just one of them. It's an option. Now, if they do make that cut into the basket and don't get the ball, they have to get out to the corners. So we'll look at that here. Okay, so in that case, they did not get the ball. So now the offense starts. So this is a pass and cut offense. So our point guard, starts dribbling towards the side. And then you're going to see the 3 step in and then pop out. We do that because we want to walk our defender down and then pop out to get open. 1 passes to 3. 1 steps to his man and then cuts ball side. This is what I talked about earlier. All of our cuts have to happen ball side. If he cut underneath the one and hid behind him, that would be a turnover if that pass was made. So we'll watch 1 cut ball side to the hoop with his defender following him. And then 2 and 4 have to come up and fill. Okay? So if 1 did not get the ball, they are going to pop out to the corner. And here we are again in 5 out. So we always want to be in 5 out before we start another cut. Okay, now during this, you're going to see that 2 is going to cut and they're not going to get the ball. Maybe Someone stepped up on help defense and they didn't get the ball. Now notice the 3 still has the ball. They're being patient. They're not forcing it. So now let's say 3 passes to 4, and then they step in and cut ball side, and let's say they don't get the ball. So if you pass to the left, that means that you're going to cut and fill to the right. So passing left equals cutting and then filling to the right. Now 5 sees this and he's like, oh, there's an open spot. I have to fill that spot. So 5 pops up and 3 pops out. Okay. So what if you're getting super overplayed? So in this case, 4 has the ball up top. We're being nice and patient. 1 is denying, getting denied very hard on defense here and can't quite get open. So this triggers a backdoor cut, which we can see that pass there. Now, again, let's back up just a little bit or go forward. If you are being guarded so tightly that this person is denying this pass, you should step out this way towards half court and then quickly make a quick move, backdoor, beating that defender off the first step so that we can get that entry pass. And that should be an easy bucket. Now, again, there's a lot of ways that this offense could happen. And the main rule is once you pass, you have to cut to the basket, and then your teammates have to fill. Some main things that our team does that we need to avoid is hanging out in the key. This actually has not been very beneficial for us. It hasn't done anything good for us very often. Good spacing has been our number one ingredient to successful offense. So we want to make sure that we are staying nice and wide on offense so that we can have a lot of scoring opportunities inside.